boys and girls. We got cut off. Continue on, Buckeye Wars. Okay, so we chased these quail into the poison oak, and we're sneaking up on them. The poison oak thicket was pretty dense, so we had to try to get through it without rubbing up against it, because we sure as hell didn't want to catch poison oak. But we wanted to get at those quail, or at least try to get a shot off. And all we had was, these little BB guns that didn't shoot worth a damn. So we figured our chances of actually hitting one, if we actually had a shot, was, not very good. But it was fun to stalk them and to play hunter, to picture ourselves as having to provide food for our family, like in the olden days and so forth. But so we chased them into the poison oak, and we know they're in there, but we can't see them. So we get in there a little bit more, and we're kind of really watching ourselves so we don't rub up against this poison oak. And Rich sees them over in the distance a little bit, and we move a little closer, and next thing we hear, and they take off, and they head for they start flying away. And Rich quickly takes his BB gun and shoots, and I shoot too, but he was quicker than I was. And I'll be goddamn if he didn't drop one of those quail. And we were ecstatic. We were like, oh my God, we actually got one. And then, after we go and we pick it up and we take it out of the poison oak grove, Rich looks at me and he goes, oh my God. I said, what? He says, we have shot a quail. I said, yeah. He says, no, you don't understand. I hunt with my dad, and I use a 10 gauge shotgun, and we hunt quail sometimes. We hunt pheasant. We hunt, fowl. And it just occurred to me, Bobby, that we're not allowed to do this. I said, what are you talking about? He says, you got to have a license, and you got to hunt these in season. We could really get in trouble for this. And I said, well, what are we going to do? And, we were afraid that, we'd get arrested. And, I suppose we could get in trouble if any, ranger or whatever, but the chances of that in reality were pretty damn slim. We're out in the damn hills. And, but we were panicking. We were like, oh my God, what are we going to do with it? And then, being kids of 12 or 13, that thought went out of our mind pretty quickly. And we're like, wait a minute, we've got this quail. It would be so cool to, use it for bait and see if we can catch a bobcat, or maybe a hawk or something. But we didn't have a trap. But we did have fence posts all over the place that had wires sticking out. And so what our little 12-year-old minds decided to do was to take this damn bird and pluck it. I don't know why we plucked it, but we plucked it. And then we took this bare naked quail, and we wrapped the little wire around that was sticking out from the fence post around one of his legs. So picture, you look at the fence post, and you see this naked quail wired to it. And we decided that we were going to leave it there and come back the next day and, see what happens. And of course, we came back the next day. There was nothing but a leg left where we had wired the leg. Something got himself some lunch. Thank you for listening to my rantings about Buckeye Wars. I will continue the series, and we'll get into another chapter next video.